There are some basic WordPress settings which you must configure when you first create your website. So some of those settings fall under general, discussions, and then your permalink settings. So let's take a look at these most recommended settings you have to configure as soon as you create your WordPress website. So first thing first, you have to log into your WordPress admin area, which we talked about in the previous lesson. So having logged into your WordPress admin area, point to settings from your dashboard menu, then click general. So if you click general, it's going to open up the general settings for you to configure. So the first thing here is your site title, highly recommended. You have to enter the title of your site and the tagline of your site. What is your site all about? So describe it in a few words. So once you enter your site title and the tagline, the next crucial setting here is the membership, right? You will want to give people access to your website. Like, for instance, you want people to register, to be able to register on your website in the future. So make sure you check this option. Anyone can register. But then once you check this option, be sure that the default user role is set as a subscriber, because if you allow people register as administrator, they will have the same access and the same privileges on your website like you yourself, which means they can even take over your website and kick you out of it. So be sure new users register and their role on your site is as a subscriber. And once you're done with that setting, click Save to apply the settings and then move to the next recommended settings which fall under discussion. So under discussion, the most important thing you have to check here is the comments. So when you create a website, people are able to visit content of your website like your blog post and leave comments under under your post or on any post. So you have to make sure you set do your comment settings as appropriate as possible in order to avoid spam. If you don't do this setting, people can randomly just leave any kind of comments, unrelated comments on any blog post on your website and add irrelevant or even harmful links on the comments, and that is going to affect the reputation of your website. So make sure you check this box before a comment appears. Comment must be manually approved and uncheck this one. So the most important option here is that the comment must be manually approved. This way, when somebody leaves a comment on any post in your website, you will be notified and of course manually approve the comment. So once you manually approve the comment, it will appear on your blog post. And if you're moderating the comment, you see that it is not related to the post or it contains harmful content like external links, you can disapprove the comment. This will help you to monitor or improve the reputation of your website by avoiding spam comments. And then click Save once you're done with that and move on to permalinks. Still, you can access this from settings. So from settings, choose permalinks. So your permalinks are the unique URL structure for your post or pages, your website content, right? So it is the way you want uh, your URLs to appear. So normally it has to be a slug attached to the domain name, right? So by default, this is how your URL structure appears. You see that this is the domain, and then it has the date, and then the sample post. So you really don't want this. You really don't want this unless, of course, you're creating a news website. So the most recommended setting here is post name. So if you choose post name, your URL structure will simply just be your domain name and the slug, which is just the name of your post. So this is the most recommended because it is the most SEO friendly way of choosing your website permalink structure. So once you click post name here, click save, and your settings will be applied. So basically, those are the settings, recommended settings, which you must configure on your website as soon as you finish creating it.